Hi, this is Mike Holmgren, and I'm proud to be on Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show. We're here at the San Jose Sports Hall of Fame with the great Mike Holmgren. And Mike, it's good to see you.
Good to see you. Nice to be here.
And I know everyone's been asking you, but obviously, what does it mean to be from here and you're getting this great honor?
Well, I think that makes it even more special, you know, because my coaching career started here, and yeah, we still come over here in the summers all the time over in Santa Cruz. So we bring the kids over here to San Jose. Still have good friends here, and being able to go in the Hall of Fame, it's really an honor.
And one thing that's cool too is you still got the mustache after all these years, still rocking it.
Well, yeah, and I trim mine a little more than Andy Reid does.
Yeah, you know, exactly.
My adopted son.
Well, I know you're used to big press conferences being the head coach, but are you nervous about the speech coming up? Have you started writing it yet, or?
No, I haven't. Do I have to give a speech?
I don't even know. I think so.
Yeah, I probably do. I might wing it, though. Every time I've gone to any sort of banquet, I always think people talk a little too long, so I'm going to be short and to the point.
Sounds like a good plan. Well, I am curious, you know, not everyone just starts out obviously being a coach in the NFL. We all come from humble beginnings. So one of my first jobs, I worked at the movie theater ripping tickets. So do you remember your first job?
Yeah, well, my first job that wasn't coaching. Yeah, I worked at the produce market in San Francisco. Yeah, throwing watermelons out of trucks and into stuff. Worked at 3 in the morning till noon. Boy, it's hard.
That'll put things in perspective, right?
It always helps you. It always helps you. And I think, but I kind of poke fun at it. But it's good to work hard, and you learn things like that, and then you carry that over into sports.
And being from the Bay Area, I'm always wondering what teams were your favorite, and who were maybe some favorite athletes that you looked up to.
Well, I grew up in San Francisco, right in the city. So, the 49ers, obviously, the Giants, 1958 when they came out. You know, Willie Mays. Yeah, but the pro football in Kezar Stadium, and then I got to coach high school games there, so that was special. And Y.A. Tittle, John Brody, Leo Nomolini, all those guys. When I first started watching football, it was nice. But I loved Johnny Unitas. When I was at Lincoln High School, when the Baltimore Colts would come out, they'd practice there, so I got to be the ball boy for Johnny Unitas. That was big. A lot of good players.
And you spoke about Lincoln High School there. You went back, coached, and I think you even taught a class, right? So I'm curious, what class did you teach?
Well, I taught at Lincoln. I was just a day-to-day substitute, and then I went to Sacred Heart. I was there a year, then went to Sacred Heart in the city, and I taught finance and mechanical drawing, those two things. And then at Oak Grove, I taught history, United States history.
So yeah, full circle. So I imagine you were rooting for the Niners even when you were coaching there, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Really. I was a 49er fan, and then when I had a chance to coach for them, it was like a dream come true.
Well, you had Steve Mariucci on the show. I know you've also coached with, like you said, Andy Reid. He was your first hire, and like John Gruden. So just wondering, when you're around such great coaches and coaches in the making, do you all kind of feed off of each other when you're younger?
I think so. They were all younger than I was. And when I went to Green Bay, Gruden and Mariucci and Andy all shared an office. And they were young and competing with each other all the time, but I still had to teach them like Bill Walsh taught me, and so I'm so proud of the job they did, and what still doing in some cases.
Well, I had Brent Jones on the show yesterday, fellow inductee, and I said, hey, what was it like playing for Bill Walsh? And he said he was a stern guy, but he could be funny maybe 4 or 5 times a season. Yeah, no, it was like that, and Brent was a good player for me, and I hope he didn't tell you any stories about me. Yeah, didn't link anything. Good.
That's good.
Well, I am wondering, you have 3 Super Bowls, 2 with the Niners, 1 with Green Bay. Makes you wonder, what do you do with yours, and are you rocking one tonight? Or
tonight I thought I'd wear the Super Bowl, the 49er one in '89.
Nice.
So I throw them all in a bucket. I don't wear them all the time. But now at least I can wear this one. You see the Super Bowl rings now? They're like 3 times this size.
That's what Brent Jones said.
I know. You can't wear them.
Well, since you played quarterback too at USC, do you think that gave you obviously like an advantage to becoming a coach and connecting with guys like Steve Young, Brett Favre?
I think it always helped me particularly with the quarterbacks and on offense, and that's what I love to do. You know, when I became a head coach, I still called the plays, and you know, wanted to do that. I wanted to have some fun, you know, while I was coaching, and no question about it. You learn what, and you kind of convey it to them what they can do, what they can't do, what's hard, what's not so hard, and you kind of incorporate that into your teaching.
One of my final questions here then is, what are you up to these days? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I'm on the radio in Seattle, but for fun, Kath and I, because I missed a lot of things when I was coaching, so we spend a lot of time with our kids and grandkids now, which is fun, and we like traveling. So yeah, we got a couple trips lined up, but I'm trying to make up for lost time.
Well, you must be the cool grandpa then.
So far, you know, I haven't done anything wrong. They kind of like me. They're going to come down to this, a few of them, so that makes me feel good.
Well, Mike, congratulations, and thanks for giving me some time.
Thank you very much.